So a 12-point game. Middleton up to 16. Remember, Middleton started the game. He's hit 4 of his last 5. He started the game 2 for 10. He's now 6 for 15, but he's also 4 of 7 from beyond the arc. So he's feeling pretty good with the stroke right now.
Yeah, he's starting to get back into the flow that we saw from him over the course of the regular season.
They'll subscribe to the Steam Room podcast with Ernie Johnson, Charles Barkley. It's all presented by Tractor Supply Company. You can download new episodes every Thursday wherever you get your podcasts. It's the Steam Room podcast with Ernie Johnson and Charles Barkley. 1 of 2 for Middleton. Col.B. Will be needed again with 6.5 to play. Giannis is over there with 27 points, 13 boards, 8 assists. Colt's got there.
Already do a lot of damage, basically without a jump shot. Just driving, making plays, and free throws. When that jump shot comes, it's going to be a problem for a lot of players in this league. Kevin?
You're right, D.A. It'll be scary. Thanks. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Lopez.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Augustine and Fournier are the backcourt tandem, and it's Ennis in at the small forward position. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews, and it's Middleton in at the small forward.
And you look at this Magic roster, so much potential.
I think, Greg, they have done a great job of drafting to the style of play they want to play. Guys who want to get after it on the defensive end. Guys who can switch and slide on the perimeter. Guys who can protect the rim. That is the backbone of this organization.
Now here's Middleton. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Such a wide open look. Antetokounmpo's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Bucks.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time, Greg. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
You're basically, as it says, a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Fournier goes in. The offensive rebound and another shot, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Here's Bledsoe. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The kick out to Lopez. Middleton the pass to Bledsoe. Offensive rebound, Bucks. Fires the 3. Matthews, no good. On offense, here are the Magic. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
Well, if they want to avoid the
Rebound, Bucks.
that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
So it's the Bucks now. The Magic getting the bucket. Lopez outside. Over to the wing. Bledsoe outside. No good on the 3. For Orlando, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Now here's Ennis. Guarded by Bledsoe.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission.
He's got the size to make that an easy finish. Vucevic, deep position, and he's golden.
Well, they say the post-up big man is dead and gone in the NBA, but don't tell that to Nikola Vucevic. An offensive focal point, and he does some of his best work on that low.
Past Augustine. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy
that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
And you look at the footwork of Vucevic inside, his moves and counter moves, terrific.
Shades of Kevin McHale. And that's something he's continued to develop in the pros, a response to defenders who often surpass him athletically.
Of course, the playoff seedings still jumbled a bit up in the air. Just how important you think it is to get home court advantage in the NBA playoffs in this era.
Historically speaking, Kevin, as you know, home court advantage is absolutely monumental, and it doesn't matter the round of the playoffs. Could be a conference semifinal or an NBA final. If you come down to a Game 7, advantage can be the difference between winning and losing. You want as much in your favor, Kevin, as you know, going into the postseason.
And he knocks down the first one.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
Ross is checked in for the Magic. So he gets them both. So for the Magic, their last game, a loss to Chicago. Augustine passes to Ross. Inside. Good D by Matthews.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee will retain possession.
And a chance to check out the numbers for Vucevic. He's averaging about 19 points per, 11 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch. Someone the other players look up to.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Now here is Augustine to stop the run. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. 7 feet, 260 pounds. Vucevic has a big, strong body with great footwork inside doors, but he doesn't shoot a lot of free throws.
He doesn't, Kevin, and he can struggle at times to finish through contact. If he were a better leaper, I think he'd. This guy is just so smart and elusive with his footwork. So this is a big-time player now. Make no mistake.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
We know this about Nikola Vucevic. He's a high percentage finisher. To me, the next steps, right? Improve your defense, be more consistent with range, and if he does that, he's golden.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Orlando also making some changes. Ken Burge is checked in for Gordon. Fultz comes in for Ennis, and it's Carter Williams in for Augustine. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Well, there's Don Ilyasova, a bit of a journeyman in the NBA, Greg, the last handful of seasons.
Good motor on the glass, and he can chip in for a 20 game.
Now, here is Hill. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Lopez, no luck. The Magic trail by 4. Pass to Fultz. Vucevic trying to get open. And finished off by Fultz.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be, and Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
Vucevic against Lopez. Here's Connaughton. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. 4 on the clock. And there it is for him.
Oh, took the bump there, powered through it. Go ahead, Mr. Lopez, I see you.
And so it's Carter Williams. He'll bring up the ball for the Magic. 4-point game. The pass to Ross. Fires for 3. Back. Vucevic, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And Milwaukee gets called for the foul. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And you know what? The work he's put in at the line starting to pay off. How about 78% on the season?
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. Milwaukee leading by 3. Here's Hill. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. Bamba is checked in for Orlando. The Magic trail by 3. Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. Passes it to Bamba. In the corner, it's Birch. Here, the Magic again can't hit. The Bucks have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark.
What George Hill mixes speed so well, so good at getting into the paint, finishing at the rim.
Now here's Carter Williams. His last outing with 20 points, and the shot goes in.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Hill against Carter Williams. Outside Hill. He kicks to Ilyasova. Can't get it to fall.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And pronouncing Giannis Antetokounmpo's name correctly has been a challenge for many. Something he discussed before today's game.
The worst I've ever heard was my rookie year. A guy called me Antetokounmpo, and Kunupi in Greek means mosquitoes. So he basically said anti-mosquito.
And the mosquito, definitely not a good comparison for Giannis.
Yeah, more like a condor. But that last name certainly has a lot of people looking for nicknames.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
And so in the game for the Magic, they've got Mohamed Bamba. Michael Carter-Williams is out there with Fultz. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Birch in at the 4. Well, the Bucks shooting at 50% in a decent groove. And it's Hill penetrating. Birch grabs the board. The Magic shooting here about 46% for the game.
Well, George Hill, the veteran guard, doesn't produce at the volume he once did. Still, he brings a lot of value to a team.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, for Nick Vucevic, there were some great firsts last season. His son, Philip, was born in December. And then Dad made his first All-Star appearance. Nick is from a basketball family. He said, "I'll enjoy telling my son the stories, like my dad did with me. We'll see if he likes the game of basketball. I think he will." Kevin?
Well, DA, it's certainly in his genes. Thanks for that report. Now, Bamba. George Hill missing on the 3. Ross kicks to Fultz. Just 2 to shoot. The shot missing. And Milwaukee will come the other way. And for Hill, Greg, he's a great veteran leader who brings value to a playoff-bound team.
You know, Hill has a game that is effective even when he's not scoring. His leadership and defense will make him a welcome addition to any roster, even as his numbers fade. You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
And, Greg, you know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Doris, if I were to ask you right now in the league who has the most unstoppable shot, who would you tell me?
You know what's interesting, Kevin, is I wonder if in the long view of history, James Harden's step-back three will become sort of an identifiable shot with him, the way the sky hook was with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Oh, yes,
right?
yes.
Like, you wonder, does that become a signature play for James? It certainly is something that's darn near impossible to stop right now.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Lopez. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Williams. Chris Middleton's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for George Hill. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Kem Birch. Ennis comes in for Terrence Ross. Evan Fournier is checked in for Fultz. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Carter Williams. Here's Giannis. Following the basket by Evan Fournier.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the three.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball, close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
Antetokounmpo with the bucket. Giannis has got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Augustine, no luck. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Outside for Korver. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Now it's a 3-point Milwaukee lead. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Pass to Augustine. Back to Fournier. Shoots over Korver. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Middleton, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Middleton's got the lead up to 5 now for Milwaukee.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Outside Fournier. To end the rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight. And a jam by Bledsoe.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, Greg, you want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Now, here's Fournier. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. Here's Antetokounmpo. Middleton on the wing. Over Ennis. Middleton can't get it to go.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Well, you talk about physical gifts for the game. Mo Bamba, a 7-footer with the longest wingspan, 7'9.5", and that gives him a huge sphere of influence.
Augustine.
No doubting right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Floats it up for Giannis. Augustine with the steal. And now Orlando on the break. Augustine with the ball. The feed to Fournier. Missed inside.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
Bledsoe. Orlando grabs the miss. Bamba's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And a 2-for-1 is there for them if they want it.
Well, you're trying to end the quarter the right way. It takes awareness and it takes discipline.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
For Orlando, they have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2.
Take a break. Take a
The first free throw is good.
And quietly, DJ Augustine has become one of the game's better three-point shooters. This is an established player who finds ways to continue to be productive, guys.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. Wesley Matthews checked in for Kyle Korver. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Eric Bledsoe. Both free throws good from Augustine.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Matthews passes to Connaughton. Giannis high post. Vucevic on him. Here's Giannis. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Vucevic.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Free throw good. Giannis. The Magic trail by 8. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
Well, you can see Markelle Fultz starting to get comfortable, understanding how to thread the pass through the defense.
From deep three-point range, and so it's Milwaukee with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Coach, your guys have been able to limit their scoring. How have you done that?
Well, I think our activity, hopefully in the pick and rolls, is making it difficult on them, contesting every shot, denying, just our activity in general.
High hands and quick feet. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
To the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 13 points, 3 assists, and 5 rebounds. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
You have to marvel at the uniqueness of the Greek freak. From half court, he needs only 2 dribbles. That's right, 2 dribbles to get to the rim. He can pass like a point guard at almost 7 feet. The list goes on and on.
Check. What'd you think about Orlando?
Well, you want to try to hold your opponent under 50% shooting. That has not happened. Defensively, they're allowing way too many good looks. They need to do a better job of shutting down the lane, as well as closing out on shooters.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Augustine bringing it up now for Orlando. They trail by 6. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Doris, 4 years and $76 million. Good money if you can get it.
No doubt, Kevin. And in today's NBA, Aaron Gordon is well worth it. This guy is on the upswing of his career. He's got plenty of room for growth. Tremendous athlete and getting more and more skilled.
Now here's Fournier following the miss by Giannis. With some arc, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul goes against Orlando. We hear this a lot, Doris. The great offense always beats great defense. Think that's true?
I do, Kevin. I think obviously a defender is usually in reactionary mode. It's the rare defender who is dictating to the offensive player what they want to happen. So imagine trying to impact LeBron James as he's playing in the open floor with a head of steam. Like, good luck with that.
Yeah. And that one falls for Middleton. Second free throw, no good. The Magic trail by 7. To the middle, here's Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
He's got his 4th free throw of the game.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Free throw good. Giannis. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there's always talk during a season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency. The players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. And some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you. Al Fournier after the missed 3 from Lopez.
Get there.
Fournier passes to Gordon. Now here's Vucevic, covered by Giannis. 5 on the clock. Fournier for 3. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last.
And let's look now, Aaron Gordon's numbers. Just an incredible month of basketball. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 7 assists. And he does the heavy lifting on the glass, throwing himself into the rebounding battle with just complete effort.
Well, you get the feeling he believes every rebound should be his, and most of them are. This guy is putting up tremendous numbers. Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Here's a look now what's coming up for the Milwaukee Bucks. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson. Golden State Warriors. Then on Monday, they'll host the Miami Heat.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
First free throw is good. A different look for Milwaukee. Robin Lopez is checked in for Lopez. Williams comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. And a change for the Magic. Ken Birch is checked in for Ennis. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Bucks leading by 6. Middleton outside. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by third. Six on the shot clock. Hill trying to break free. Misses the layup.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see. I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Now here is Hill, following the miss by Evan Fournier. Back to Williams. No good. Shot missing. Gordon with the defensive effort. Well, Greg, this is the 15th season for the veteran Marvin Williams, former #2 overall pick back in 2005.
And even though he has never been an all-star, Williams has always been a contributor to teams. Still can give you good rebounding and scoring in a variety of roles.
Lopez with the block.
You have to be a fan of how Robin Lopez refuses to give any shot a free pass. He'll block and challenge anything.
Here's Middleton. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Middleton's got the lead up to 8 now for Milwaukee.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. So it's such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players who just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
A different look for Milwaukee. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Wesley Matthews. Orlando also making some changes. Terrence Ross is checked in for Ken Birch. Markelle Fultz comes in for Evan Fournier. And it's Carter Williams in for Augustine. Now here's Fultz. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Kevin, I've always appreciated the unselfish nature of George Hill. He always has his eyes surveying the floor.
Carter Williams with it. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And the pass to Ross. Down low. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Gordon.
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense.
Now here is Hill. Passes it to Ilyasova. Offline with his 3. And it's Carter Williams with the ball for the Orlando Magic. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
I love Tration. Simply stated, when Aaron Gordon is this locked in, he is very difficult to deal with.
Now here is Hill. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Hill's got 6. The Magic trail by 8. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's DiVincenzo. Hits it from three-point range. DiVincenzo's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, George Hill is an effective combo guard. He sees the floor and puts it on time and on target.
And stolen by Ilyasova. And now the fast break. Hill with the ball. And Ilyasova kicks to Hill. Drops one in from the wing. He's got 8.
Well, you love how Hill shoots it immediately off the pass. Just exceptional timing to guard.
Now here's Fultz. D right on him. Here's Vucevic. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. And that's now 10 points for Vucevic.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. Back to the action after this word. Now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
And, Greg, nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And so in the game for the Magic, Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. And it's Ennis in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Antetokounmpo. Count it, good. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 13 now for Milwaukee.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And the first one drops. Matthews, he's checked in for the Bucks. Both good from the line that time.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Bucks leading by 11. He feeds it to Antetokounmpo. Banked in off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points now in the quarter. The Magic shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Gordon. To the inside. Vucevic. Lopez with the block.
Oh, the long arms of Brook Lopez effortlessly sends that back.
The first one falls. Chris Middleton's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Orlando also making some changes. Evan Fournier comes in for Ross. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. And both free throws good for Vucevic. And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for Milwaukee. Kicks to Lopez. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Misses the three. The Magic trail by 11. And here's Augustine. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Fournier from downtown. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
To the left wing. Here's Lopez. The pass to Bledsoe. Charity stripe shot. He's off on that one. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Now here's Ennis. Defended by Middleton. Ennis dishes to Augustine. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Bledsoe with it. Defended now by Fournier. And Giannis throws it down.
Well, just an easy hoop, all set up by the passing instincts of Eric Bledsoe.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. And since coming to the Bucks, Eric Bledsoe hasn't been asked to do nearly as much as he has in the past.
And for Bledsoe, that is a good thing, as he is best as a complementary player. Not scoring as much, but his decision-making and shot selection have vastly improved.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Steve Clifford went over with his guys during the break. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Thank you, David. Matthews, left side. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Bledsoe against Augustine. Gordon, the pass to Augustine. And here's Ennis. He kicks to Vucevic. The Magic again can hit.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Bledsoe looking it over. Here's Antetokounmpo. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in.
Now here's Fournier. Vucevic, the pass to Fournier. That one goes. Count it.
What a skilled finish from Evan Fournier. The experience and the toughness to overcome the defense.
That one misses for Fournier.
You know, there's an unpredictability about what Evan Fournier does that keeps defenders guessing. This guy is outstanding at using that to his advantage.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession team, doing a great job continuing to execute.
Here's Augustine after the basket by Milwaukee. Gordon finds Fournier. Back to Gordon. Orlando needs to get off a shot. And it's sent back by Lopez.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Milwaukee.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over, while exposing a weakness in the guys.
Bounce pass from Bledsoe. Floats it up for Giannis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Now here is Augustine. Out left to the wing. Outside Fournier. Here's the three. And Lopez pulls it down. And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for Milwaukee. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Wesley, nice win after the last loss. How important is it to win these home games?
We need all of them. We need every single home win we can get. And like you said, it was a good bounce-back win for us. And we got to get ready for our next game.
Great job, Wesley. Thanks again. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see.